Well, and let me just add before we hear from Ashley that one of the real red flags to people that actually do know how the economy works, even though sometimes they don't act like it, like Scott Bessent, was the bond market going down,
Yeah.
right? Because historically,
Yeah.
when stocks go down, the bond market goes up because people want to put their money in safe assets. But what that's telling people is that what makes the US such a safe investment, the rule of law, consistency, all this stuff is under threat now. And if that becomes the worldwide perception, we're not talking just the American, we're talking about the people that are buying our bonds, then this deficit spending spree that we've been going on for essentially, 40 plus years is going to be in jeopardy. I think that was the real red flag. But what say
Well,
you?
and I no, I was going to say, I think you're exactly right, Dave. And that's what, I mean, listen, whether you like the president, agree with him, don't agree with him, he knows the bond market. I mean, from his real estate background. So from what I think we've all read at this point, but also have heard that that's really what made him, what was the tipping point of pulling this back. I mean, I'm conflicted about this because I do think that we should have some sort of fair tariffs around the world. And I do feel that China is not playing to the same rule book that we are. I think that if he would have done a 10%, he ran on this. We knew he was going to do something. He obviously did something a little bit further than maybe most expected. But I think that if we would have stuck with the 10%, where it is now, with the 10% across the board, and then maybe hit China a little bit tougher, I think that would have maybe calmed the markets a little bit more from the beginning. What's happening now is that no one's still going to continue to invest because there's still so much uncertainty. So even though the market obviously went up tremendously yesterday, I don't know very many people except that are mad that they didn't buy before it went up. But I don't know who's actually feels comfortable enough to be starting to put money and spend money and put more money in the market. So it's just an interesting way to manage.